Welcome everyone. Yes, finally it is starting. Finally, I am set to give you something because I told you this my YouTube channel is not all about um showing wares. I diversify in every angle. Anywhere I find myself and I know it will be helpful to you, I go into it and I bring it out for you to learn. So what I have here now to show you is how to get your baby mobile bed. That is what I want to show you now. How to get your baby mobile bed. That is what I want to show you because I have my pattern here. I want even a 6-year-old to be able to do this with an understanding on how to go. This is very simple and easy. This is the simplest of all. So let's go straight into our calculation. So what we are going to do now, your measurement is 95 by 50 cm. This time we are not using inches, now we are using centimeters. So you can see this is the tape we are making use of. No, we normally make use of this one, but in this case we are making use of centimeters. So get ready for this. You can see the tape. This is centimeters. This was what we were using, but now we are making use of these centimeters. So what you are going to do now is to get 95 by 50 centimeters. So let me locate my 95 centimeters. I have 95 centimeter. 95 centimeter. I come again. 95 centimeters. 95 centimeters at this side to get your accurate line. So let me rule my lines. So you can see my 95 centimeters has been ruled out. From here to here is 95 centimeters. So I am going to get my 50 centimeters this way. 95 by 50. So this is my 50 centimeters, which I have here. 50 centimeters. And I come down here and place 50 centimeters. Then I roll my line. So let me get it at the middle for me not to make mistake. 50 centimeter. Then I roll my line just like this. Hope you can see what I'm doing. So I am using my pencil to do this. So I don't have a bold shade of lines. So what I have here now is 95 by 50. So I will go ahead to cut my square out, then I'll come back to you. Okay, so welcome back. So now I have my 25. I have my 95 by 50 centimeters. So here is 95 and here is 50. So what we are going to do now is to get our shape round. We don't want it to be square. So what I'm going to do first is to get 10 centimeter from this your ends here, from this your angle here. You get 10 centimeter. Mark out 10 centimeter just like this. Then you locate the midpoint between this part and this part, which is the 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters divided by 2 will give you 25 centimeters. So I come in and locate 25 centimeters. From here to get your midpoint between here and here is 25 centimeters, which I have here. So after getting this 25 centimeters, you come in by 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters. From here, you come in by 2 centimeters. So we're going to apply the same thing at this point here. 25 centimeters, then come in by 2 centimeters, then apply your 10 centimeters at this end like this. 10 centimeters at this end, and 10 centimeters at this end, just like this. So what I'm going to do now is to connect my line from here all the way to this 2 centimeters. They connect it all the way to this 10 centimeters. They connect it down to this end. So let's go to our curving. This my ruler will not give me what I want. Let me see what I will get with this. So if you have your French curve that I can give you a better shape than mine, go ahead to use it. As I told you, this will not give me what I want, but let me go ahead to use it like this. Okay, so you can see my mark here. Just connect your mark like this. So you can see what I just did here. So an easy way for you to get this your curve accurately, you fold this like this, fold it like this. Okay, see what I just did. After getting my lines, in a way for you to get your accurate shape, you fold it like this. After getting your lines, fold it like this. So for the both parties to be equal, you fold it like this, then you cut out. So cut out like this. So you can see what we have here. So you can see our shape is out for this part. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get this other angle. I'm going to place it like this. To my 10, to my 2 centimeter. You know we measured 2 centimeter from this point. So going to place it to my 2 centimeter like this. So you can see what I have here, my 2 centimeter, just like this. Then what you do, make sure it is sitting at your 2 centimeter. Remember we have cut out this other 2 centimeter. Let me bring my piece to show you. You can see our 2 centimeter which we have here. So we have cut it out. So you are not going to put it to the full, to the end. Take from this 2 centimeter there. Then connect your curve like this. So you can see what I just did. You can see what I have here. So after you are done with that, what you are going to do next now, from this midpoint between here, between these two and this midpoint here now, you're going to come in by 20 centimeter. From this your midpoint, you're going to come from here to here 20 centimeter. So once you have this 20 centimeter now, what we are going to do now is to sew from here. After you have placed it on the fabric, you sew from here 0.3 inches. This is 0.3 inches. Sorry, 1 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter here. We're going to sew 1 centimeter or 0.5 centimeter. 0.5 centimeter is okay. So we're going to sew from 0.5 centimeter. I correct myself, 0.5 centimeter. That is what we are going to use. 10 centimeter will be 1 centimeter will be too much. So 0.5 centimeter, which is like this. After you have placed this on your fabric to cut out, so what I will do now, I will place this on my fabric to cut out before showing you or what to do next with our pattern paper. I will make sure this is very easy for you to understand. So just wait, let me place it on the pattern, my fabric. I'm going ahead to cut out my fabric using my pattern to do so. And my fabric, I have my main fabric and I have another cotton fabric under it to use it for my turn up. So you can go ahead to use different kind of fabric as you wish to give it a beautiful design. So I have gone ahead to do it like this. So I have two pieces of fabric and I went on to pin them in place. So after pinning them in place, what I'm going to do next now is to mark my 20 cm which I have at this part. So the remainder of my 20 cm, I'm going to duplicate that the same mark. So this is where my 20 cm is. I'm going to mark it here. Use my shop to give it a mark here and another mark at this other side to make it my 20 cm. So I'll keep my pattern aside. So this is my 20 cm which I have. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to sew from this part just like this, my 0.5 centimeter which I told you. I'm going to sew it round up to this end. So let me go ahead to sew it, then come back to you. So I have gone ahead to sew it, stitch it down to this other point like this. So I went on to take out all my pins. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn this inside out. After turning this inside out, I'll go ahead to iron it. I've gone ahead to turn it inside out and I went on to iron it. And this is where my opening is. So you can see my opening here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 11 cm around all of this part. So I'm going to take 11 cm. I'm going to take 11 cm around this part. So this is my 11 cm. And since this is where my opening is, I'm going to put my mark here because I need this place to be open as well. So at this other part as well, I'm going to take 11 cm to 11 cm and this at this mark. So here will be open. So these two parts will be open. So what I'm going to do now is just to get my 11 cm around this my fabric just like this. 11 cm. So let me go ahead to get my 11 cm. So I'm going ahead to mark out my 11 cm around this. So I'm going ahead to draw my chalk as you can see what I have here. So I have my chalk drawn out around my 11 cm all the way to this end. So what I want to do now, I want to create a little bit of design at this center piece. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to divide what I have from here to here divided by 2. So here to here divided by 3 rather. So from here to here divided by 3 gives me 22 cm. So I will mark 22 cm at this midpoint here and 22 cm at this midpoint here. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to run a stitch down, run a stitch here and run a stitch here. So I'm going to run a stitch round till this part. So for it not to give you difficulty, you can go ahead to pin it so that it will not shake when stitching. So let me go ahead to do that and come back to you. So I have gone ahead to run my stitch round down to this spot. Then I went on to stitch here as I told you. So what I'm going to do now is to fill in my fiber. So I have this fiber, it is on sale nationwide. So if you want to get your fiber to fix, you can contact the number you can see down in your screen there now. You can contact me through WhatsApp to get your fiber nationwide. So I will supply it to you as you wish. So what we are going to do with our fiber now, because it's a pillow stuffing, you can see this in pillow. So what we will do with this now is to put it inside your bed. So what we are going to do now is to put this inside and make sure you take it out. You do it like so it won't be stick inside. It won't be, how will I call it, it won't get so that it will be fluffy. That is the word. So that it will be fluffy. So I'm going to put my fibers inside of it like this. I'm going to pass it in this part. So let me go ahead to fill in my fiber, then I'll come back to you. So after putting up my fibers inside my fabric, what I'm going to do now is to close up this line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this to my sewing machine just like this, and I will run a straight stitch to meet up this other one that is here. I'm going to run a straight stitch to meet up this other one, then I will fill this remaining part. So let me go ahead to do that. So I have gone ahead to fill this part after sewing it close. I've gone ahead to fill this part. So what I'm going to do at this part, I'm going to use my hand needle. So I'm going to use my hand needle and tack it, using it. So this is what our baby beds looks like, as you can see. So this is what looks like at the back side and front side. So this is what I have. So let me go ahead, bring them out. So just go ahead to give us a try. See you in the next video. If you find this video helpful to you and you want to give it a try, please follow me on my follow me on Facebook at Wilson Fashion Glory on my Facebook page, then my Facebook group, Sew It Yourself by Glory Prince. So see you in the next video. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and share with your friends.